everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, My Son. James McAvoy. It's 6.0 on IMDb. 2,810 people have rated it so far. It's about a guy who's, they say, driving in the heart of the Highlands, gets a call from his ex-wife that their son, 7-year-old son, has gone missing, and then they come to find out he was kidnapped. Of course, then they get into despair. So that's all I know about it, except for it's an hour and 35 minutes long. So I'm excited. Let's get into it, see what it's about, give you a better idea, and let you know what I think. Stick around. I like James McAvoy. We'll see. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching My Son. We're at the 51-minute, 15-second mark, so over halfway through. And I want to clarify, because I might have read the IMDb thing wrong, but it seemed like the father was driving through the wetlands, gets a call from his mother, or from his ex-wife, his son's mother, that his son's been missing. That's not the way my movie started. He is showing up there. Like, he's following directions, and he gets there. Sure, he's driving, I guess, maybe in the wetlands. I don't know what it is. But he just ends up at the camp where the kid was staying. The ex-wife is there, and the movie starts from there. So there's no phone call. I had no idea. But anyway, that's what it's all about. So he gets to the camp, finds out his son is now missing. There's, of course, an investigation. Him and his wife are divorced. She has a new boyfriend. He has a new girlfriend, kind of thing. And their kid was 7, who hasn't dealt well with the divorce. So, and kind of, this was in IMDb. The cops start to think that, hey, he's not just missing, it might be a kidnapping. So the cops are trying to figure out, who could have done it. So they're asking a lot of different questions. And of course the parents, as any parent would be, are trying to take matters into their own hands and try and figure it out as well. So there you go. That's a better idea of really what's going on. It's that plain, but it was, I think, IMDb, sends you down the wrong path. So now you're trying to figure out, was he kidnapped or was he not? And if he was, who did it? So we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but it's entertaining. I like it so far. So let's see what happens. Stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of My Son, and I have to say, I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, it could be I'm a parent, and it really hits home. If I couldn't imagine if my son, 7-year-old son, went missing. My son isn't 7, but any of my kids, I'm sure anybody who has kids, like, this would be awful. And you think about, like, what you would be doing, and all that kind of stuff. So, but besides worrying, like the actions you would take, so on and so forth. So, like I said, I set it up. You know what's going on. What happened to him? Was he kidnapped? If he was, who did it? If he wasn't kidnapped, where is he at? You know what I mean? And these, divorced parents going at it. So, yeah, I could tell you this. It's, not that I wouldn't say it wasn't slow or anything like that. You're paying attention, you're watching it. Not too much action. But then toward the end, the dramatic cinnamon again. Every time. The dramatic climax. The whole scene leading up to that, the whole, I don't know, whatever it is, the last parts of the movie was very, very intense. A lot of anxiety, a lot of yelling at the screen kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I wasn't ready for that, to be honest. The way the movie was set up, it seemed more like in a more emotional drama. About them dealing, and that's what they even said, they go into despair, and I thought that's what it was going to be more about. So I got whacked in the face with all this anxiety and edge of the seat stuff. Sorry, but there you go. I liked what they did. I liked just about all of it. I thought that after the dramatic climax, how they have, oh, okay, great. Then they have the little bit afterwards, that goes on. Interesting. I want to know more, about that piece. So I'm not obviously going to tell you, but I found it interesting. At first, I made a wrong assumption, and then I don't know. I know. I'm like, what are you talking about? You have to watch it. I am strongly suggesting this movie. I thought James McAvoy did a really good job. I forget the girl's name. She was alright, but really it was him who was, you know, the focal point of this entire movie. He had the most scenes and, you know, most, he was a good dad in despair, you know. So, check it out. Worth watching. I would recommend it. I'm going to hit it around the 7 mark. Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know what IMDb said, but you're going to get a 7 from this guy. So check it out. Strong recommendation. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if, you know, do you agree, disagree, whatever. I'd love to hear your comments. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.